Mm-hmm.
All right, looks like we're on. Hi, this is Carol Billing, and thanks for joining us for yet another exciting QUID webinar. Today we have Gayla Husky from the Tutoring Center, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, Gayla.
Hi, everyone. So I wanted to discuss with you today a little bit about our tutoring resources that are available free to help you be successful in your classes. And we'll start by showing you how to get to our tutoring services information. So if you're at our CWI landing page, the easiest way to get to tutoring services is to go through the current students drop-down menu. And if you scroll down under student services, you'll see all these different resources that are available for you. And tutoring services is about halfway down the list. So if you go ahead and click on that, it takes you to our main web page. And here's where you can find all the information that you might need to learn about our resources. We have this cool little video that one of our tutors made that's a little introduction. I won't play that for you now, but know that it's here for you to look at your leisure. So the main resource that we have, or the biggest resource we have, are our drop-in tutoring sites. There's 4 of them, and on our webpage there's a tab for each one of our locations. And there's the address, a phone number for the supervisor at that site, and also the hours. We try and be open hours that will support the classes here at school. And there's a lot of opportunities for you to just stop by and ask a question, or find out when the tutor's available for that particular content area. Some of the subjects that we tutor in our drop-in centers are math, all of the sciences, businesses, and also languages. Right now, the language instructors hold their office hours in our tutoring locations. There's hours for ASL and Spanish, and also French right now at both the Nampa and the APIN campuses. Also, off of our tutoring site, we have the Writing Center, which is very popular with our students. So if we have 2 ways that you can work with the Writing Center. First of all, we have face-to-face appointments where you can make with the writing consultant and stop by for a half an hour, an hour, and talk about what your writing needs are or work on a paper. You can also email your paper to us, and we will have a look at it and return it with feedback within 48 hours. To make one of these appointments, you would click on Learn More About the Writing Center, and that takes you to our Writing Center webpage, and this big button right here, Schedule an Appointment, is where you'd go. And there's more down here about us for the Writing Center. There's locations, our online services, which is the email consultations. We have workshops on some of the higher points of writing, like thesis statements and the different writing styles, and a little bit about us. And surprisingly, we also help faculty with some of their written work also. So if you click on Schedule an Appointment right now, this is going to take you to a third-party site, which you'll need to register for. And you'll use, it's easiest just to use your same information that you use to log on to a computer here at CWI or log into your email. And once you register and log in here, it'll take you to an appointment form where you can pick the appointment with a consultant of your choice at the location of your choice. So that's just a little bit about the Writing Center briefly. And we also have our email address for the Writing Center listed, and it's always way down at the bottom, writing at cwidaho.cc. You're welcome to send a question to this email address, or your paper and assignment that you'd like to have looked at. Besides the drop-in tutoring and the Writing Center, we also offer student workshops. and that's found along the left navigation panel here. And this link will take you to all the workshops offered in the college. So I'm going to click on that right now. And you'll see that there's the student success workshops that are offered by the One Stop Student Services. We have a career center here, and we also have a group that worries about your mental health and wellness. And all of these workshops are really beneficial to help you navigate your life as a student here at CWI. We have the last tab, tutoring, and if you click on that, it'll tell you some of the workshops that we offer. And then when you go to the right, all of the current workshops that are listed that might be going on this week. This Friday, today, for example, we are offering some study skills workshops, and we're talking about time management. We also have a computer essentials workshop series, and that's more little kind of instructional periods where we can help you with the programs that you might need to do your classwork. This weekend we'll be talking about Office 365 and using email. And this is really important for some students that might come to college that don't have the technology skills to be able to do their assignments in class. And if I want to find out more information, we have a sign-up sheet for our workshops. And this is another third-party vendor. And it shows all of our tutoring services workshops, and you can sign up for it right here, any of them right here. And they go out quite a ways. I think we'll be offering workshops clear until March right now. PowerPoint, that's always really a popular one. And we do give these workshops at the Ada campus and at the Nampa campus, so we can work with students from both counties. So that's a little bit about our main instructional activities that we have through tutoring services.
You know, one of the things, Gayla, I think students don't realize is when they stop in the tutoring center and they're talking to a tutor, there's lots of extra questions you can ask a tutor face-to-face that is really valuable information that you won't, I don't know how to say this, but like the tutors, they just have been here a while, and so they know stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know a better way to say that. They know stuff. And so we have the peer tutoring model that we follow here at CWI, and our peer tutors are students that have been CWI students or are current CWI students, and they've taken the same classes that you're taking. And so you're welcome to ask the tutor maybe a question about an instructor because they've already taken that class, or a particular thing. At this site that I'm located at, we do a lot of tutoring for the A&P courses. And the students always have a lot of questions about the tests and how do I prepare for these 60-question multiple choice tests and things like that. So we can help you with study skills. We can advise you on different ways to prepare for tests or take tests and give you tips in those kind of areas. I expect all of my staff to be really knowledgeable about a lot of the services here at CWI, and you're welcome to ask them about different things from a student perspective. Say the work study program or financial aid. They are familiar with these programs and would be happy to give you more information about who to seek out to find out about your particular situation. Yeah, I think that's a non-tangible people don't realize about the tutoring centers. They think they're going to go in and just talk about an assignment or a test, that you're going to have a longer conversation. You're probably going to get a lot of really good advice that you can't get really from anybody else but another student who's already walked that path. So I think that's something people don't realize. The other thing is, you know, when I was taking math at BSU, I went to BSU's tutoring for the math class. I was taking calculus a couple years ago because that's what I do in my spare time.
Fun.
Yeah, like, no, you don't do that. But anyway, I did. And I actually found this, and I say actually because you wouldn't think this, but my CWI Tutoring Center was more effective than any other tutoring center options I had. So even though I was taking the class at BSU, don't tell anyone, but my favorite tutor was at the Ada campus. And he so good. He was so, so very good. So I can't speak highly enough. It's time well spent.
Well, at the community college level, we feel it's really important to give the students all the extra support that they need. And it's our philosophy that our job is to work ourselves out of a job. We want you to become empowered learners and learn how to help yourself. And we're happy to guide you along the way to that self-discovery and empowerment. Love
it. That's exactly right. Okay. I don't have any more questions. Do you have anything else you want to show us?
I just want to say that our tutoring locations are designed to help you to be comfortable. And we're not there to evaluate or assess your work. We're more there to aid and assist you. A lot of students will come in and do their homework on our site, and there's a tutor available if you have a question. Or some students will treat going to school like a job, and they'll come to school in the morning, and they'll go to class, then they'll come and spend a couple hours in tutoring and do their homework. They'll go to class, maybe come back to tutoring for a little while longer, and then go home. And I've seen a lot of students that work with us really have a great experience at CWI and be successful in their classes just because of their commitment to work.
I love it. I think that's such a smart model if you're going to school full time, that you treat it like your job. Absolutely, because then you can try to have a little bit of life. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks very much for taking your time to show us everything. And let's see, do we have contact information somewhere for you?
On our webpage is we also have a tutoring email account. Let me see if I can navigate back to it here. And again, they always put it way down at the bottom of the page. So need more information, here's our locations, and we have tutoring at cwidaho.cc, which is our general email, and anyone's welcome to send a question in to us, and again, we respond usually within 24 to 48 hours on that.
Perfect. Okay, great.
Well, it's sure nice to meet you all, and thank you for your time today.
Thanks very much, Kayla. Bye-bye.
Bye.